Hi, and welcome to this week's Ask Mike Riley, where you email your questions into us and we answer them right here on the show. Mike, I've got some great questions this week. My first one is from Rachel, Sun City Center, and she writes, Mike, we just moved here from Michigan, and I'm concerned that our will and other financial documents may need updating. Can you help us with this?
Yeah, good question, Rachel. So probably about 60 to 70% of the people that we meet for the first time that come in to visit with us and bring their current estate plan into our office, those plans are either incomplete or out of date. And what do I mean by that? A lot of times when we're younger and we're raising the kids, we get documents set up probably to help us maybe in case something were to happen, to act as a guardian. We're going to appoint somebody. So that's probably the main reason that people might set up something early on. But we know later as we get older that those documents now are going to take a different course in the regard that maybe we want to make sure that our assets are aligned properly and where they're going to go and how they're going to be distributed. And also with an estate plan, we know that some documents are set up based on the statutes of the state we come from. So when they're drafted, what that means is that the law in Ohio might be different than the law in Florida. And what we'll do is we'll get those documents reviewed. So your healthcare surrogate, your living will, and perhaps your durable power of attorney to make sure that the statutes in the state that you came from match our statutes here so that when you need them, they're going to work for you.
Mike, my next question is from Carl in the Villages, and he writes, I have 3 401ks sitting at my old companies and a 4th at my current company. I'm 62 years old, and these 4 401ks represent all of my retirement savings. I'm looking for some ideas on how to position myself for retirement. Help!
Great question, Carl. So we see this often. Our grandfathers might have worked for one company for 30 or 40 years and then retired. Today's world, people are changing jobs quite often. And a lot of times when we see these 3 or 4 different programs that were set up years apart, we don't see them invested in a format that is cohesive. And what I mean by that is if you started your first job and you were 25, you were probably more aggressive than you are today. So what we want to do is we want to combine those, simplify all of your investment choices into one basket, and that choice might give you a wide range of options to choose from, where we know typically with the 401k, they've got a basket of funds to choose from. So you might have this program here that gives you these options and another program that give you different options. But by combining them all together and then putting together some type of written plan, an investment strategy that you can manage your investments by, makes a lot of sense.
Mike, thank you so much. If you want more information about anything we spoke about here today, give us a call in the office or go to our website.